Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys, so a huge thank you to everyone who ended up joining us today for our Real Housewives of Orange County live. We appreciate that. And also, thank you for checking out the second channel and welcome back to the first. Now, I wanted to go back on here and talk about the fact that Margaret Josephs is chiming in to the feud, the physical altercation that happened with Danielle Cabral and Jennifer Aydin, and they have resumed filming, which we told you guys before. The suspension was literally a couple of days. They had to do an investigation, which I believe is because of the reality reckoning of it all. They have to cross their T's and dot their I's and make sure that everything is good. Yeah, let's get into it. Smash that like button, show some love, get subscribed, and go to Up and Adam 2 for more content. Here we go.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Okay, you guys. So Page Six came out with this, and it looks like they are back to filming. Jennifer Aydin and Danielle Cabral have resumed filming The Real Housewives of New Jersey after a recent physical altercation, and this caused a brief suspension for both of them. They're both filming again, but separately for now after the incident. That's what a production source told Page Six, while a separate insider adds that it's by choice. Participating in scenes together is currently at the women's discretion. Producers are hoping that they will organically make amends on camera, but cameras were up for season 14 at Jackie Goldschneider's Tuesday night book signing for her new memoir, The Way to Beautiful. This was at the Bookends bookstore in Ridgewood, New Jersey. Now, Teresa Giudice and Melissa Gorga came out to show their support, though they were told that they had no meaningful interactions, if any, as well as Goldschneider's fellow friend of the cast, Jen Fessler. Meanwhile, Jennifer Aydin stopped by after production wrapped, as the suspension was technically still in place, and insiders told them that it lifted after Jackie's event. An investigation into the matter, launched by Bravo and Sirens Media, the production company behind The Real Housewives of New Jersey, has concluded with both Jennifer Aydin and Danielle Cabral receiving written warnings. Okay. Danielle is filming an event for her Bougie Kids brand. That was last night, and it remains to be seen if Jennifer Aydin will attend. But it was all about The Real Housewives, who was the first to report that the ladies did return to filming, and reps for Bravo, Aydin, and Danielle Cabral didn't immediately respond to Page Six requests for comment. I can tell you because right now, after last season, it was such a pain in the ass for NBC to keep the ladies under wraps and try to figure out how to navigate everything that they had and make sure that they weren't sharing any of the storylines. It was so hard for them to do that, especially with all the animosity with Melissa and Teresa. And then there were people doing interviews, podcast interviews. If you notice now, a lot of the different housewives, they're not really allowed to do podcast or YouTube interviews. And sometimes some of them, depending on the franchise, will get special clearance, but most of them are kind of on a gag order. And even last season, Real Housewives of New Jersey was on a social media ban. Okay. As previously reported, the ladies got into a heated exchange, which turned physical during an event hosted by Teresa. This was her Tipsy Tulum event. And Jennifer pushed Danielle during the argument, and Danielle retaliated by crumpling her plastic cup and hurling it towards Jennifer's face, which they said drew blood. Another source assured Page Six that Jennifer Aydin sustained nothing more than a scratch when Danielle threw her drink, and the former did not receive medical attention on site. A separate production insider emphasized that Jennifer only pushed Danielle because Danielle got in her face. Jennifer Aydin has also she's gotten into people's faces. I think that that's where you lose the argument. When you put your hands on somebody, that is where you lose. When you put your fingers in somebody's face, when you you're honestly just trying to provoke a situation even further. It's not even, the situation's provoked. At the point that you guys are both in each other's faces and you're screaming and you're fighting, that's a provoked situation. But the minute that you lay hands on somebody or touch somebody, don't touch me. I'm not your friend. We're not family. Get off me. I think that's like, what? So for Jennifer Aydin to push her, you now decided to take this argument, this heated argument, and escalate it into a physical altercation. In my opinion, you started it because you were the first person to lay hands. That's how I feel. Maybe you guys don't, but That's how I feel. So Dolores Catania, Jen Fessler, and Jackie Goldschneider were present at the time of the incident, while Margaret Josephs and Melissa Gorga and Rachel Fuda did not attend the party because it was Teresa's party. Margaret did share her opinion, however, and this was in a Tuesday interview with Us Weekly, and she said, I think it's unacceptable and it's gone too far. It's not necessary. We're all grown adults and it's not of the climate. It's not acceptable. We're all grown women. Everyone has to be able to control themselves. Yeah. Jennifer Aiden, who joined the Real Housewives of New Jersey in 2018, and Danielle, who entered last year, notably got along while filming season 13, but filming the forthcoming installment of the reality show hasn't been smooth sailing for the pair. They've clashed a lot. Jennifer has accused Danielle of donating or not donating money during a recent charity event, while Danielle has accused Jennifer of stealing her hairdresser. Well, there was a blind item, and that makes a lot more sense now because in the blind item, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but it was posted by All About the Real Housewives, and it was this. So, according to the blind item rumor mill, this East Coast housewife won't be invited to any more charity events after failing to donate a dime. It was called Not So Blind. An East Coast housewife is about to be uninvited from future events. This is the third charity event that she went to this summer where she posted herself there and posted for Page Six and then didn't donate to the actual charity. The endorsement company is furious. Who's the endorsement company? But getting back to Margaret Josephs chiming in on this, she said, we've evolved out of this. We've evolved out of that. And as a collective, we've all discussed that. Also, we said we're never doing that again. And this was talking about what happened with her and Danielle Staub when Danielle Staub yanked her ponytail. And they did agree, like, we're not doing this anymore. This isn't going to be a situation that we want to continue to put ourselves in. And it makes sense. I don't think, did I think that anything was going to happen out of this investigation? No, I think the investigation was a formality that they needed to do because even when Portia Williams yanked Kenya Moore off of the reunion stage, now from what we're hearing, one, she's returned since then. Then she was given her own show. Then she was invited on Ultimate Girls Trip. And now they're trying to get her to come back for the new season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. So are you punished? I don't think so. Brandi Glanville, even though it was a playful slap, she slapped Lisa Vanderpump. It was a playful slap, but she did put her hands on her. And Lisa Vanderpump probably could have been a little bit more aggressive about how she wanted to handle that. But also Monique Samuels and Candace Diller Bassett, Candace was invited back and so was Monique. So, I mean, do I just need to keep going down the line? We've had multiple physical altercations. And if Jennifer pushed her out of her face and she crumpled up a cup and threw it at her and it scratched her ear, I didn't think that anybody would be fired. Also, Vanderpump Rules. James and Tom, Jax and Tom, Lala and Kristen, Stassi and Kristen. I mean, I can go down the line. There's so many physical altercations that have happened. It's like, it was totally a formality. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are, especially about how Margaret Josephs reacted to this. Go ahead and comment below. Let us know. And more importantly, before you go, don't forget that we are live tomorrow for Hot Messy Topics. I will be posting that time in the community tab. Hopefully you guys can join us. We would love to have you. And always, we are posting polls every single day. So go vote in those as well. We love you guys, and we'll see you next time.